Hey guys! Oh my God. Woo, child, it is a time in the land. Girl, it is a beautiful day in Zamunda. Now, it's a little cloudy. Just got finished raining. It stopped raining, but it's like, look like the sun trying. It's trying, okay? It's trying in Zamunda, okay? And by the way, somebody told me that Zamunda is in Ghana, okay? I said Zamunda was in Africa somewhere, but somebody said it was in Ghana. And then somebody was saying that they thought that I got that saying from off of Coming to America. And that's true. Well, I didn't get that from off of Coming to America, although I've seen Coming to America many times. But when I started saying it's a beautiful day in Zamunda, I actually got that from this guy named, I think his name is Lonnie. Lonnie on YouTube. Oh my God, like I absolutely love him. So I started saying it because of him, but you're right. It did come off of Coming to America. I think that's where it originated. But anyway, girl, bye. I don't have time. Oh, all that bullshit. A minute and 29 seconds worth of bullshit. Oh. That's what we're doing today. Now, girl, let me tell you what I ran into this morning. As soon as I got to work. Let me tell y'all this real quick. And then hopefully I can get to some more exciting conversation, okay? Pulled into the parking lot, okay? It was a pickup truck that was parked right next to me. Had his windows down. He was on the phone, I guess, handling business, whatever. Fine. So I get out my car. I'm getting ready to go into the building. I hear this boom. You know, like it was a boom. So I turned around and I looked and I peeked because I was almost in the building. So I stopped and I looked. The truck, because it had started, the truck had started up the engine right when I got out the car. So I guess they was getting ready to leave. So when I heard the boom, I looked, he was backing up and had backed up and hit a car. Okay? I mean, he tore that car up. That boom was so loud, okay? So when he saw me looking, because he hit it and then he was pulling off, and when he saw me looking, it's like he was trying to like stop, I guess, to act like he was gonna tend to the situation. I mean, like maybe leave a note, letting the person know, here go my, my information. I hit your car. So I didn't wanna, cause I'm nosy as fuck, but I try to be nosy on the down low, cause I don't want no problems. Okay, somebody see, I'm a witness to an accident, okay, or a crime. Okay, I don't want you to see me. Okay. But I'm going to tell on your ass, because you know how your car be all banged up and shit, like you go in a parking lot and you ain't had no bings and dings and scratches and shit on your car. And every time you come out, not every time, but you know what I'm saying, you be getting like unknown scratches and dents and shit on your car. That's what sometimes that's what that shit come from. People be hitting your shit with their doors. They be hitting your shit with their car when they backing up, moving forward. Like this lady was getting out of her car one day, and she had like a bunch of kids. So I know kids, they don't know better. And they went swinging the door open in the back to get out, and their door hit my door. Now, no big deal. It didn't make no major problem. But my thing is, had I not been sitting in the car, and it had actually dented my car, would she have, left me a note, left me her information? Some people are legit and they will do it. But you got a lot of people that'll be like, girl, bye. But let me give y'all a little tip, okay, in the midst of all of this, okay? Because I would want somebody to do the same thing for me if somebody hit my car and rolled out. The moral of the story is the man rolled out. Okay, once he thought I wasn't looking anymore, He went on it. I mean, he hurried up and got the hell up out of there, and I could not catch the tag number. Okay, I wear glasses. Okay, I can't see a damn thing. Okay, so the way he sped up out of there, I couldn't see his tag, and I wasn't gonna go out there and be like, "Oh my God!" And no, hell, no, it ain't that kind of party. Okay, but anyway, here's a little tip. Okay, if somebody hits your car and it's in a park position, and your car moves, say like if you're sitting in your car, somebody hits your car and your car jerks and it moves forward or backwards, okay? And you might get out and look at the back of your car or the front, whichever part they hit, and you might say, okay, no problem. They tapped it. It didn't really put any dents or scratches, but my car did move. And you thinking, okay, no problem. We can just all go pull off and no big deal. Don't do that, okay? I am not a mechanic, okay? I'm not a beautician. I'm not a nail technician. I'm not a cosmetologist. I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not none of these things, okay? However, okay, I learned that if somebody hits your car and it's in a parked position and they move your car, it could damage something. I just told y'all I ain't no mechanic now, okay? Google it now. But it's something that could cause a problem with your car if it moves involuntarily by somebody hitting it or pushing it or whatever, okay? It could cause some kind of damage. Something, I don't know if it's something dealing with the under the hood, something dealing with your axle, like I don't know. I just know that your car is not meant to be moved in the park position, okay? So you come up with no dents and scratches, you still have, I personally would call it into my insurance company because it could cause damage that you're not even aware of, even if you don't have dents and scratches. So anyway, so okay, fine. So the car pulled off, he rolled out, he hauled ass, okay? The person whose car it belonged to, of course, I have no idea. So I couldn't just walk away. And, you know, some people might say, girl, mind your business. Okay. Girl, like I said, I didn't just walk away and let it be. I didn't just say, fuck it, it ain't my car. Because like I said, if it was my car, I would want somebody to let me know that my car was moved involuntarily. And, you know, even if it ain't no dents on it. So come to find out, okay, so I said, well, he's gone. I wasn't going to try to, you know, get no tag number right up close and personal because I don't want no problems. So I said, I'm going to write a note, let the person who owned the car know that their car was hit. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a tag number, but I just want to let you know your car was hit. It was hit in the front left driver's side, so you may want to check for damages. And, you know, let me just read to you what I was writing. I was writing the note, and I said, well, if they come out to get in their car while I'm writing the note, they're fine. They did come out and got in their car before I finished writing the note. But I started writing the note. I put the date on it. I said, dear car owner, I was going to the and I heard a boom. And when I looked, a gray pickup truck had backed into the front of your car, and I put in parentheses, mainly the front left corner. I said, your car literally moved because I saw the car move. I said, your car literally moved when the truck hit your car. I am not a mechanic, but I do know that when your car is moved involuntarily while the car is parked, it could cause some kind of car problems. Sorry I wasn't able to get the tag number, but here. And I was going to finish it, but then I looked out my mirror and I saw the person coming to their car. So I got out the car and I explained to them everything that I just read. And they was like, oh man, so I didn't go up to the car. From the distance where I was standing, I could see that it was some scratches on the front, but I didn't know if those scratches were already there. So I'm basically saying, check your car. Your car, okay, check your car. Goes up to his car when I see him getting in it, and I told him what was going on, so he jumped out immediately. He was like, oh my gosh, he jumped out immediately, went to the front of his car. Lo and behold, it was a crack in that man's car. It wasn't just the scratches that I saw, it was literally a crack when I got up close. He cracked the man's front bumper, because you know cars are made of plastic these days, and he scraped up the whole left driver's side, like I said, where he hit it at. So I said, well, and I went explaining it to him, because just because he's a man does not mean that he knows about cars. All men don't know about electrician. All men are not electricians. They don't know about fixing lights and hanging up ceiling fans and all that shit. They don't know about under the hood. Just because you're a man, that's just because you're a woman don't mean you know how to cook. You understand what I'm saying? So I didn't just assume, and I says, well, I just explained to him about, I literally saw your car move, and I heard that it's an issue if your car moves and when it's in a park position. So you may want to let your insurance company know, that your car literally moved. So he was like, wow, well, there's no insurance because he said it was a government vehicle. So I didn't quite understand what he meant by that. But maybe he was basically saying it wasn't his vehicle, so he don't have to call his insurance company. I guess he just has to let his job down. So my husband told me that what he meant was, because I said, I'm telling my husband, about the situation that happened. And I said, the man said there ain't no insurance. And I said, I ain't understand what he was talking about. He says, when it's a government vehicle, then the insurance is through the state. And by us living in New York, it's through the state of New York. So it'll be covered through the state. That's what he meant. I said, okay, fine. So here's the thing. I'm glad that I did tell that man that, because if he's driving a company vehicle or a government vehicle, say like had I not told him that somebody hit his car and he never even checked his car to see if his car was all banged up. He turned his car in after he finishes his work day. I don't know if they, when you drive company cars, I don't know if they have a thing like, how like when you go to get a rental car and you go out and the agent, y'all walk around the car, see if it's any dents or dings or bends or whatever. That way, when you bring the car back, it's notated that these marks and these dings and these dents were there so that you don't be held responsible. Well, I don't know if that's how it works with a government vehicle, whether they check to make sure that it's still intact. And, he beat and took his car, turned it in. The boss or whoever inspects the car and see that it's all banged up, and they might feel like he had an accident and didn't tell. And whole time the man didn't even know somebody fucked his car, okay, while it was parked. So that's why I let him know what was going on. I try to do people how I would want them to do me, and sometimes I do people how they do me, okay? And I know that ain't, the way it should be, but I'm a human being. So you come for me, I search for you, okay? But at the end of the day, outside of that, I want to, that's just like when I found that child in that hot-ass car in Baltimore, 90, 100-something degree weather, child in the car and all that bullshit. A whole lot of motherfuckers said I should mind my business. But I always thought that children were your fucking business. Okay, it takes a village to raise a child. So therefore, if I see a child in a hot ass car, I'm gonna let somebody know so that I don't have to hear the shit on the news, and then that's my conscience that I could have saved that child from dying in that hot ass car. Okay, so anyway, Lord, this whole video was about some bullshit. Anyway, well, it wasn't bullshit, but that's just a tip to the wise. Do to others as you would have them do unto you. And if it was my car, I would want somebody to let me know that somebody fucked my shit up, okay? So now, Lord, let's see. What was we really going to talk about today? Girl, I don't know. Why nobody ain't tell me that Tamar Braxton was pregnant? Or can somebody let me know if that's true? Okay, I was scrolling through Instagram this morning, and I am following Tamar on Instagram, and it was a picture of a, what do you call it when you get a ultrasound done of the baby? It was a picture of an ultrasound, and it says that I'm going to be having my baby soon. And I'm like, what? Because when Tamar and Vince reality show used to, well, I guess they're in the middle of record, all the seasons is over and they got to re-record for a new season. But I watched like all those episodes, and I try to keep up with the Braxton Family Value show, because I love Tamar Braxton, I love Tony, I love the Braxtons. So The last I watched their shows, they haven't came out with a new season yet, but the last I watched, I ain't heard nothing about Tamar was pregnant. Now, I did hear her say that she would have another baby. Originally, when she first had that first baby, she was like, oh, hell no, no way. But I did hear her say on one of those episodes, I don't know if it was on, no, I think it was on the Braxton's Family Value. Excuse me, she had said that, you know, she's going to have another baby. But I didn't know she was pregnant, so y'all could have let our sister know the tea, okay? All right. But anyway, moving forward. Okay, I need to update y'all on something that I meant to tell you all yesterday. I was telling you all that if you have a teenager or a child from between the ages of 11 and 21, they have this new shot that they're giving the teens to help prevent cervical cancer called the HPV shot. Another thing that I wanted to let you all know, for those of you who have teenage girls, I know that when I was a teenager, you know, I used to go to the doctors for my checkup. But see, the difference was I had a baby at a young age, okay? And I'll explain to you why I'm telling you that. Okay, so my daughter is 14. And I'm thinking it's pap smear time. You know, I'm thinking it's pap smear time. And so I was talking, you know, to the doctor because she had her physical the other day. And I'm like, you know, when is it time to get the pap smear situation taken care of? You know, just to check to make sure they don't have cervical cancer or whatever. I don't know. And she says, well, at this particular clinic, we don't do pap smears until they're 21. And I said, oh, okay. But in general, what is like the general age that you're supposed to get it done? And she says, well, that is the general age. We don't do it until 21, but that is pretty much the general age where we do pap smears. She said the only way that we'll do anything in that area is if the young lady is suffering from some kind of bacterial infection, not necessarily a venereal disease, maybe yeast infection or any kind of infection. If you got something that's going on down in that area before you're 21, they'll do a culture. They won't do an actual pap smear, they'll just do a culture. So I had that all fucked up. But excuse me for cussing like that. The reason why I was getting pap smears at a young age is because I had a baby at a young age. So I think once you're sexually active, then they will start to do pap smears and stuff on a once-a-year basis. I think now they trying to make it every 2 years for pap smears. But I don't play that stuff. I'm on once a year. I don't give a damn what the people say. Oh, you don't have to come back for 2 years for your pap smear. Because something can grow over the two-year period of time. If you got cervical cancer developing, I'm thinking 2 years, that's a long time. So I like to get my shit checked every year. Okay? So yeah, anyway, ladies, if you have daughters, they don't do pap smears until they're 21 unless there's some kind of issues going on or unless they're sexually active. So I forgot to tell y'all that yesterday when I was talking about teenagers and checkups and all that kind of stuff. Girl, Lord, child, 18 minutes in. Okay, I gotta go, okay? Let me just tell y'all this. Bath and Body Works have a sale going on. Somebody please tell me, those fragrance refill plug-in things, have you all ever tried those from Bath and Body Works? Because I haven't, and they have a sale that starts today, the 22nd. Happy Tuesday, y'all. You get 5 of them for $18. The refills, the fragrance refills that you plug in to the wall. 5 for $18 starting today. I don't know when it ends, but I got an email this morning about it. So somebody let me know if they've tried them and if they like them. Because if they say they do, then I think I want to try to go get it and, you know, try it out. But anyway, let me go. Hit subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you will know when I upload, girl. Keep up with your girl, okay? And share, because sharing is caring, okay? Girl, bye.